Hi everyone, today I'm going to show you how to make a drift bait trace for shad. Let's get started. This is number 14 piano wire. I like the thick wire. It works best for the shad. It keeps the sardine nice and straight. Then I use a 5/0 long shanked mustard hook. And we tie the hook onto the wire. There we go. See? Now we make the wire just a little bit longer than the hook. Cut it off. Now I'm going to put on the small swivel because this one is going to go through the eye of the sardine. Put it on. See that the hook is almost the same length as the wire, the same length as the hook. It's going to bend it. This wire is so hard you can't bend it. Got to grip it with a side cutter. Just grip it there and then you bend it back and twist it over. There we go. See, that's it. The wire is just about the size of the hook. Now we're just going to cut off these ends. There we go. Now it's nice and neat. Nice and neat. Nice and neat. Now we're going to tie on the 80-pound mono 80-pound mono nylon, and we're going to make it about 600 long. Tie it onto the swivel. Just put it through 3 times because this mono is very thick. Just going to wet this loop a bit. I'm going to put a little bit of spit on it and then pull it up. There we go. Now I pull this together. Pull it tight. There we go. Now we're going to put in a glow-in-the-dark bead. And then I've cut this this weight in half, because I don't like a heavy weight. The lighter the weight, the better for a drift bait. You don't want your bait, when you cast it into the water, that it sinks to the bottom. It's got to drift in the current. Drift in the current. So we're just going to use the small half piece of this weight. Put it in there. And then tie the other swivel on. The swivel is going to go to the main line when you're ready. We go three times through that loop. 3 times, and then pull it tight. Just gonna wet it. Now we put the hook through the swivel on this side so that we've got place to grab and pull. And then pull tight. There we go. Cut the tag ends off. There we go. Now you've got a drift bait. The best drift bait there is. Because the thick steel wire keeps your sardine as straight as a ruler. And that's what the shad love. They don't like a sardine that's bent, that's hanging like that. And when you use thin wire, the sardine just bends. Once it's defrosted, it just bends, and it doesn't stay straight. But now that got this thick wire, the sardine stays straight. And now you'll see when you put this through the sardine, put it through the eye, pull it through and then into the tail, it's just the length, the right length for a sardine. Okay, now I want to show you how to rig the sardine on this drift bait trace. Take the hook, put it through the eye, put it right through, and then hook the hook into the tail, just below the tail. Go in, through, see how it's pronounced the hook is, and then you pull the bait back. It's good. The swivel mustn't come to the end of the fish, it goes next to the gill plate, because that's where you're going to start winding it. When you tie the swivel there, the sardine can't slide down the trace. So we take our cotton and we wind it, but wind it here by the swivel so that it doesn't slide down your trace, the sardine. Okay, that's enough. And then now you can see how straight the sardine is. When you hang it like that, and it can't bend. Now when the shad comes, it starts eating it from the tail, and well, voila, into it. Well, I hope you enjoyed my video, and let me know in the comments below if you've caught any shad on my trace. This is the best trace ever.